Hello, everybody, and welcome to Total Annihilation Replays. Today I'm bringing you Game 5 of Aprox vs. Postal's Best of 10. That is Postal me here in the tan on the top left, and Aprox down here. We are 2-2 in the series at this point, and we have moved on to Aprox's pick, and he has picked Metal Heck. Not only is this a good map for him, it's an excellent map for him to pick against me because I am terrible at Metal Heck. I do not know what I am doing. I never really practiced it or worked on a build on it. And Core, in particular, is pretty bad at this map. So what we're going to look at here is what I anticipate to be something that is incredibly one-sided. This game happened in 2008. But even back then, when I was playing regularly, this just wasn't something that really occurred to me to learn how to play or do much with. So you can see here I'm starting top left here, solar. You always want to start solar on Metal Heck. Wind is no good. Lots of geos everywhere, lots of resources, just no wind. 2 solars, and you can see here Aprox is actually doing 3 solars, which is the right way to do this one. I'm doing 2 solars of metal, which is what it'll do for CPIA when I'm kind of building in this line. But you can see how he kept his commander still, and he's building this little U formation right here. That is the significantly more efficient way to build. I just didn't really know that. Aprox he's saying that maybe he should have practiced the pass because we just got done with our previous game, and I said he knew it was coming. There was no way that I wasn't going to pick it as one of my 5 maps for the best of 10. And we're just talking about how bombing there is difficult and how difficult it is to bomb a core nuke. So you can see Aprox, he's going 5 solars. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he did the 3 solars, the 2 metal, 1 more solar, and now he's going to build more metal. Whereas I'm actually doing a little weasel rush here. On a map of this size, this is not a bad play considering the amount of metal I have. Except for the fact that this is a metal map, and you need to be able to build lots of stuff. So I'm working on a con here, but I am stalling because I did it off of 2 solars. The reason why I did the 2 solars, 2 mexes, was because I was planning on getting this weasel rush out fast. I was going to see if I could catch him with a slow build, with the 5-5, which is what he did. But this is just too slow. I needed to go 2 solars right to the weasels if I wanted to get here before this plant was up. You can see he's trying to build a con, but that's right as my weasels pull up. And I evade his commander there. He deguns and misses, and I bring this other weasel up here to try and bring his commander back and stop whatever it is that's building there. And now I've got this weasel. I'm trying to destroy his metal. That was the goal. So thinking maybe, just maybe, I did something right, but you can see he quickly produced a Samson. That's no real loss to him, considering this is a map where metal is abundant. So to have to spend metal on a Samson at this point of the game, especially since I went really fast weasel, really not a problem to him. So I've got a con out, so I am ahead of him in the con game. But I am short on metal and even shorter on energy at this point. So you can see I'm going up. My first con is building energy. So he got his 2 flashes and a Samson out. And I'm working on my second con. So we can go ahead and we can speed this up a little bit. You can see I don't really have a plan. I'm just kind of building all over the place. Com is currently idle. That's because I'm short on energy. I'm waiting for the solar to come up. Solar gets done, so then I bring my com back around here. Really just terrible, terrible building for me. Anyone looking to beat me in the game of Total Annihilation, pick Metal Heck, know how to play it, and you will likely, you have a good chance of actually coming away with the win on that one. Although I must admit I have gotten better at it more recently. Having core be brought into balance is in the Protea mod is something that has helped with that. One of the things you see I did here is I built an immolator. I am anticipating hordes upon hordes of flashes. Immolators are great at destroying flashes. Their problem is they tend to fail at hitting the target first try, and so you actually have to train them until they get veteran status, then they don't miss. Degunned a bunch of flashes, also degunned one of my own solars. You can see Aprox now, he's got 1, 2, 3 cons out. He's building energy with 2 of them, metal with 1, and his commander has already built a second vehicle factory, which he's building more construction units out of. He's got more flashes coming into raid. I have 3 cons out, so you can see I'm even with him on that, but I don't have nearly as much production as he does in both energy, and I just degunned my own con there, and Aprox says, sup. So it was just terrible degunning. And I say I was trigger happy. Let's see, here you go. You can see how that immolator, it just misses. So you have to manually control them, especially if the flash is maneuvering around, and lead the target to get it up to that 5 kill veteran mark. And then you'll be able to, it'll take care of it. As you can see, once it starts hitting, you can see it's just nicking it there. It's just kind of hitting the side of that, and that's the, there you go, and you can see it takes care of it there. You can see how it kept shooting there. That's because I was force firing it to try and get the area of effect. More construction units out. You can see he's got them plenty busy, just kind of alternating metal and energy, metal and energy. Another con building this, so you can see he's going to be up to 4 factories compared to my 2, and I still have 4 construction units, and 1 of them is idle. I built another immolator, and I have my commander build metal around it. That's to prevent flashes from killing it, but also to produce more metal. Get some slashers out, but slashers aren't very good on this map because of these little lumps. So that slasher easily gets taken down. I have these 2 cons, they're just kind of out and exposed. I don't really have anything to protect them. Building missile towers here. I probably should actually have them over here to the left. Got some gators. At this point, you can see, what am I at? It says 45. I think that's a lie. See Abrax right here. He's just using his commander to hose out more and more factories. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's got another con. 6 factory coming up. I get up here, degun 1, miss the other one. Just very, very sloppy degunning there for a corps commander. A missed degun in OTA as a corps commander often was the difference between life and death. Getting another factory up here, and you can see I'm trying to spend this metal because I'm sitting around 50. Here's my commander to fast build these. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 factories. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Abrax says he's barely capable of focusing because he's been playing all day. Doesn't matter, you don't really need to focus to be able to beat me at this one. I got these missile towers here, but not enough immolators to protect them. Immolators, the other thing about them is they can't attack, and they don't produce any resources, so it's not really helping me get ahead here. Flashes are all in here. Get my commander to laser that one to death. It's going to clog the factory. Decent degun there. You can see the immolator here, right here. It's just chunking away these flashes. Got another immolator up. I degunned another factory. Again, just not good. You can see I'm trying to build the geo. In OTA, you can build 4 geos on the geo spot here, so I've got it just on the corner. Unfortunately, it's just out of range of the simulator, so the simulator is actually quite poorly placed. So he stopped me from building that geo. And down here, you're wondering, oh, what is he doing? Cons and hooking more and more resources, metal and energy, just keeping it flowing out. I counterattack here with my gators, just trying to take some pressure off me, and he responds by Control-Zing his flashes away. It's actually a good opportunity for me. It actually gives me a little bit of breathing room. I'm not going to do anything with it. I'm at 38 metal. He's at 100. There's little to no hope for me, unless he only builds flashes, and somehow I can build walls upon walls of immolators. So that's what I'm doing. He's got building missile towers right up in my grill. You can see how that immolator is just missing. My commander at this point, I have no energy. So my commander's just in here. He could actually kill me if he just targeted me. See right here, I'm green. 15 kills on that commander, 3 kills on the simulator, but it's actually being hit by those missile towers he put up. So I lose that immolator, and my commander is on the run. Running to the safety of the immolator, still not enough energy. This would be really nice just to degun, but I cannot. See, here I am. I work on a second immolator. He gets the con. Immolators are just doing work. If you get 2 immolators in a tight area, it's really hard to get the flashes through. But now he's air, multiple factories. Again, just hooking factories. Another factory showing up down here, another one over here. This game is very, very over. I'm just compact in this tiny little area with the damage commander, no energy. Oh, I know I have energy now, because I got a geo done. And I got a pair of immolators to protect it from the flashes. But now he's got bombers, and so he bombs the immolator. And my commander, because I haven't repaired it yet, is in the red. And I know I am done. In comes the flashes for the kill. And he actually gets a surround on me. I just start degunning away, but that is not good enough. And I go down, and the series goes to FFAx. He wins his pick 3-2. And next up will be my pick. So thanks for tuning into this this short little one right here as we continue the series. As you can see, I am not the greatest player ever, and I'm more than capable of having some weak spots, and he definitely was able to exploit it with this one. So you can see here we got the metal. He nearly doubled me at this point. I got more kills though, so that matters according to the system here, because I had the higher score, even though I lost. All right, anyway, everyone, thanks for tuning in. Make sure to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit the like as well. Leave a comment if you have your own prediction about how this series goes. I do my best to get to the comments and respond to them too. So if you have any questions you want to ask me, I'll help you out. Anyway, thanks for checking it out. I will catch you all around. Take care, everyone. Now, bye bye.